Now the truth is, of course, that those dreams were not just dreams, they were a vision. There was something I really wanted to achieve, there was something that I was really feeling passionate about, but ultimately it's also something that I believe can contribute to other people. Yeah? And I think when you start to talk about your vision, your life goal, I think it's important to realize that you need to have a vision. And in your vision, it needs to be something that you can feel truly passionate about. And then it needs to be something that can serve the greater good of people. So let me just write it up on top. Now, when I write on the board, my handwriting is not really amazing. I don't apologize for that. Sometimes it goes really big, sometimes it goes crooked, but my aim is to make it readable to you. So if it's really not readable, then please let me know, and I'll write it a bit better. So let's start by creating a little picture, right? Vision, yeah? So it starts with vision. Now, we all get sidetracked by life. You know, like this is what happened to me in my relationship. You know, I got sidetracked by life. And I started to live based on should values. I should have a job. We should buy an apartment. You know, we should be doing this. We should be doing that. And these values often come because other people tell you this. So these values, those should values, they can come from your parents, from religion, from sports clubs, from school, whatever it is. That's where the should values come from. So that is what creates your should be self. So I'll put it on the bottom here. Somebody put these on very well. So should be self. Now the should be self is not going to get you to reach your vision. For you to be able to reach a vision, you need to be authentic. And I'll put it here on the same level, authentic. Something like that. Yeah? So your authentic self is a person that is aligned with their vision, that knows for sure that this is where I'm going, is true to himself, and is not living on should values which are coming from different people, but has mastered his own values or her own values and is working towards that vision. So now there's different things, because of course everybody's got a different journey and everybody's got a different space. So I want to go and share with you some stories of people that I've worked with who've all had their own personal and different ways of their own different points in the journey. And the first person I like to start with is Jason. Now Jason, he was very abundant, and I would say that he was definitely his authentic self, and he knew his vision. So he's really well on target. He had a great company which is doing really well. He was able to buy a car every 3 years. He had a wonderful relationship. He was very spiritual, very health focused. So he was really very well on target to move from his authentic self to his vision. But what happens when you go on a journey? The journey goes a little bit like this. So Jason used to come and see me a lot to kind of get rid of this, get rid of the extremes. So it was easier for him to maneuver. So some of the benefits he got out of that is simple, nagging people in the office, relationships that weren't really working very well, and he just used to diffuse the tension and stress that he was experiencing around that. If he had difficult decisions to make, he would just go and take some time out and contemplate and find out what was happening with those decisions. So that's basically what he used to use mind management and neuroplastic mapping for. So other people, for example, Jason sent one of his colleagues to me. Her name was Anne. Now Anne, he said, I really like Anne, and she's very good at her job, but she just doesn't seem to be performing here in our organization. So she came to me and she started to say, look, I really like working there, but for some reason it's just not really working for me, and I don't really feel supported. But what I really want to do is I want to look after my family. I want to spend more time with my family. So he started to look at that. So she knew where her vision was. So her vision was kind of here, but she was kind of drifting away from her vision where she needed to go. So her authentic self was influenced by the should be self and was going in the wrong direction. So after a couple of sessions, she said, you know what, I've made a big decision and I've decided to resign. So I thought, okay, that's not necessarily the reason why your boss sent you to me, probably. So I felt a bit nervous about that. But I guess it's better for everybody that when a person is not performing for them to move on to a place which is better for them. But she said, what's really interesting? She says, I'm starting to meet people, and they're telling me I speak with more confidence, I act more confidently, and even people tell me I have a posture which is looking more confident. So this is after a couple of hours that this whole personality of her was actually changing. I don't know, I've spoken to her since, and she's actually found a very similar job where she's feeling supported and where she is actually now having the flexibility to spend more time with the family. So it's really amazing the kind of things that can happen.